Hi everyone, Rosa again here, and in today's video, I want to share how I analyze the OET role play task card. The given information in the task card is very useful to find out how to approach the role play and how serious the situation is. Here we have the three components of the card. First, we have the setting of the role play. So in this card, it is in the hospital setting. Second component is we have here the patient information, and that includes the patient medical problem, history, and in some cases, like in this card, it is mentioned here, the focus topic of your role play. Last but not the least, the third component of the task card is the task itself. Some roleplay will have like 3 or more tasks, some are less. So, to begin the analysis of the task card that I have here, I will read first the entire card and then followed by the analysis. I'm the nurse and I have a 50-year-old male patient admitted for percutaneous coronary intervention. Patient recovered from CLEF'S 8 months back. Now there is again an obstruction to the coronary arteries by further atherosclerotic deposits. Part of the recommendation is a lifestyle modification. Patient lived alone since his wife died few years ago. Then the task will be find out about patient's regimen for diet, exercise, as well as alcohol drinking and smoking habits. And if any friends and families are available, give assurance that the lifestyle modification can be made easily. Give emphasis with the significance of moderate exercise and healthy eating habits. Discuss other options for light exercises as walking, gardening, and watering plants, and also dietary improvements to be discussed. So, with this task card, we know that we'll be given like 2 to 3 minutes of preparation. Scrutinizing the role play card now. So at first we know that the patient is in our department, so it's an inpatient hospital setting, a male patient, 50-year-old. So we know already who is our patient. It means our interviewer will be a 15-year-old male patient. Here it's important to highlight that he had recovered from CLEF'S 8 months back, but the main problem is that there is again an obstruction to the coronary arteries by atherosclerotic deposits. So the deposits will be a fatty deposits that we can explain. Okay. And the main aim of our talk is the recommendation of a lifestyle modification. So that is change in lifestyle. So just we can write there change in lifestyle. The patient also is given that he lives alone. Okay, because no one's with him. Okay, given to the task. The task is telling us to find out about patient's regimen for diet and exercise. So find out means we would like to ask some questions. So here is ask questions. Then about the diet is what do you eat? So exercise also is we will ask him, do you exercise? Do you exercise? You can put there. And alcohol drinking, how do you drink some alcohol? As well as a smoking habit is do you smoke or how many do you smoke in a day? Okay, the second task is giving assurance that the changing in the lifestyle. So here you give assurance, change the lifestyle in order to change his total condition. Emphasize the importance of moderate exercises and healthy eating habits here. Okay. Here it's also telling us to discuss the other options for light exercises, walking, gardening. Put the gardening here, watering plants. Also, here we will tell circle that will advise him to cook and avoid unhealthy foods as well. Your 3 minutes might not be enough to fully analyze the task card. The full analysis took us 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So you can allot the rest of the preparation time to mentally compose additional info of your talk. So what have we done with this card? Here we can see, yes, we have checked the three components of the card: the setting, the patient information, and the tasks, in order for us to analyze and how we will address the patient, if the patient is already known to us, and how serious the patient concern is. Where we're able to underline or circle important words such as the supporting topics that you need to relate to the patient. In other roleplay, it is important to underline or highlight the patient's feelings. If the patient's angry, if the patient's upset, if the patient is anxious. We were able to keep key notes of questions you want to ask or things you want to say in the task area. I just want to mention some pointers here. When we highlighted here, for example, the task of lifestyle changes for diet preferences, we will not have time to write down what diet preferences we will talk about. But here we will mentally prepare ourselves to talk about healthy eating options. Fruits, veggies, less fat, low salt. And when we highlighted the alcohol intake, and that course, we are ready to talk about the moderation of alcohol intake. Perhaps the option of wine over, with the fact in mind that alcohol is high in calories. This is the point where we can demonstrate the skills we have accumulated from the years of our nursing clinical experience. Kindly take note that during the role play, you can actually look back at the cards at any time. So if like you are talking to the interviewer, you can look into the cards. You can even write additional notes on it. But please bear in mind, this might affect the fluency or the flow of your role play, so don't get distracted. To conclude our talk, achieving the desired score in OET speaking is not very difficult. Many consider it the easiest of all the OET modules. Making the most of the role play card is a plus already. Making sure that all the points have been duly discussed. I will end this video for now. I will try to upload roleplay samples. I wish to upload roleplay samples because I love to do that. So please don't forget to subscribe and push the notification bell. Be well and take care always.